Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are here with another dinosaur cosmetic showcase for Jurassic World Evolution 2, and today we're gonna take a look at the Ouranosaurus variant that has been released with the Camp Cretaceous DLC or expansion pack, and we got variants versions of it with skins and everything as well, like the Giganotosaurus, like the Cantrosaurus we've done before. So today we give it a look at this dinosaur. And a little heads up, my audio is not what it normally is. Normally I'm using my Blue Yeti microphone, but somehow it didn't want to connect with my PlayStation 5. So back to old school using my headset, my gaming headset for chat parties and everything else. But yeah, I'm not going to be stopped by that. I just want to record this because soon we got some new dinosaurs to take a look at as well with the new feathered DLC. For now, let's take a look at the Ouranosaurus. As you can see here, this is the variant, the skin of the Ouranosaurus from 2015, which is basically the Camp Cretaceous skin. 2015 is also reference to most of the Jurassic World dinosaurs. And as you can see, we can just quickly move back to the Frontier version, which I absolutely love. I think it's a big chunky boy. But the Ouranosaurus here is probably more how it looked like than the chunky boy we have. But hey, I love chunky dinosaurs. So we had this skin on, which is the 2015 skin. It's a smaller size compared to the one of Frontier because the dinosaur is just a little bit shorter, a bit lower. Um, we are going to take a look at everything else beside the 2015 skin. We have seen that before. So we start off with this one, and as you can see, this is the blank, the null version. Like in the previous game, we had null version, so this is the first dinosaur that's rolling out if you do not change anything. And as every time we start using the blank pattern and just go through it. Again, Jurassic World neutral. Keep in mind that I'm using the neutral settings for the showcase itself as well as the color grading I'm using in games, and you can change it as you can see to something else. This is sometimes I'm getting the question or people ask me how I have different looks on it. As you can see, Alpine way more purple than the neutral one. I'm keeping mostly on the neutral one. I'm just keeping my eye out the door, but somehow my package will be arriving, and I got a notification it will arrive just as I wanted to start recording. So I hope it doesn't ruin everything in between. Sonora Desert, the first one, as we see here, that is a normal looking color, not that interesting of course, but the brown reddish is always good to see orange in it. Let's check out the patterns, and for this dinosaur, this variant, the thing is, as you can see here with the Rana pattern on top of it, it gives some colorations, but it is not that extreme, not like what we have with the what was his name again? Atrociraptor. Sorry, I forgot about the Atrociraptor and some other dinosaurs. It is a bit simple, as you can see. We got some blue spots, some stripy spots on there, like someone tried to make a line, but it's just too spotty, like too spread out with the paintbrush. And it has some orange blue on the top of its head, on the snout and everything else. I'm not sure if that's just how you call that. Is it a crest? Do you call that a crest as well? I mean, a parasaur has a crest. I'm not sure if this is a crest as well. It looks okay. Pretty much this is what you get if you just get the blank one, the standard one. Then we got the Chalcorana, and Chalcorana is a more lighter color. As you can see, it turns into a more whitish gray instead of blue. On top of its head, it also gets a little bit more brownish than gray and a little bit of orange on top. Gray orange. It's not bad. Little Bates is the green pattern among these, and it has green orange as you can see. greenish in the middle of the spots, and then the orange borders as well as on top of the head, as you can see here. A little bit of purple, a little bit of yellow, green, and orange. Still not bad. So far they look pretty natural. That's really cool. That was the green one, and see, and then we have the Pulchrona one, which is an orange pattern. It has the orange in it. It is inverted compared to the litho badge, you can see. Some kind of whitish gray surrounding it on top. Also orange, yellowish, and then the gray on top of the hatch. You can see it moving around. You can see it change. Also decent. Then we got Papurana, which is a blue pattern, more exotic than the other ones in my opinion. Bluish, orange inside of the pattern as well. Pretty cool, and the head itself is really nice. I love the purple going towards red, orange, yellow, greenish, blue. All kinds of rainbow colors, it seems pretty neat. And we got the Pelophylax. Pelophylax is the pinkish. It has some pink pattern borders surrounding yellow. And on top of the head is green, yellowish, orange. You can see it crossing over from green to yellow to orange. A little bit of blue on the middle. That's really nice. I like the details on that. Looks also really cool. I think so far every of the pattern has worked with just the first skin. So I wonder how this is going with the rest. We go into Death Valley. Death Valley, sandy colors, desertly color, pretty cool looking for the dinosaur itself, for the model. And we start with the blue from Rana. I think the hat is great, looks nice. Gets a bit more grayish details on the sail, as well as the body itself. We got the Chalcorana, which is also giving more details, but it works. It has some cool idea of having this sun-touched stone in the middle, like a little bit of magma stone. Looks really nice. Like it's a little bit of lava rock on top of it, you know, from the desert because of the heat and everything. Little baits, the green in it. You can see the green is visible, but the borders aren't that great. It is not bad. It is not that interesting, but it is not bad as well. I think it's maybe just a bit in between. It's okay. It's an okay skin. It's okay pattern. The head looks great on top of it. Really cool. Pulchrona, that suits really well. The orange in it, a little bit of whitish gray. The head works with the Death Valley skin as well. Pretty nice. Papurana, that's the most interesting one so far, I think. Um, this one just jumps out with the colorations. Really cool. And Pelophylax, the pink in it, the greenish yellow, maybe the less of the least favorite for this one, for the Death Valley skin. But hey, not bad so far. Great sandy desert, a grey skin for the Ouranosaurus, which is not bad. Not bad at all. As you can see on the neck is a bit more visible as well, is that you can see the orange stripes on the neck, top of the neck itself. The rest of the pattern is there. You can see it a bit more, but it's not that visible as you could see there. But the head, everything else, perfectly. Then we got Chalcorana. Looks okay, nice. Just a little bit more details to it. Not bad. Little baits, also pretty cool. I like the orange. I like the green yellow. Makes it different. Makes it from a boring skinned dinosaur. Because if you see it blank, you can think, oh, this is a boring dinosaur. But if you see these colors pop up, it's more interesting, more appealing. Same for the Pulchrana. Looks really cool with the orange markings on it. Pretty nice. Blue, also with the rainbow on top of the head. Great. The pinkish, well, it does work with the gray. It's not, I think it's my least favorite pattern so far. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We go to the Champlain Valley. Excuse me, I have to cough every time. This is like I'm getting old, man. It's my, when I have a free day, every time when I'm free from work, something else is happening, or a headache, a migraine, coughing, feeling just worn out, everything. While I'm working, nothing is wrong at that point. Then we go nice green color, like a swamp version of the Ouranosaurus, especially because they're like animals that live in wetlands or kind of submerge themselves. They're duck-billed dinosaurs. I love these, hadrosaur and everything. And while it's an iguanodon species or a relative of that, it's pretty cool, pretty nice. Rana works perfectly. I like the blue, orange top of the hat, a little bit more markings. Chalcorana, not bad. Also, I do like the just grayish markings. Not that colorful, but it's nice. Litterbates is, I think it suits great. This matches perfectly. Then we got the Pulcrana, which also suits it. It's gonna be a hard one. It's not like it's hard because they are all great, but they are all have similar looks to it, and it works out for the Ouranosaurus. It's pretty well done. Bluish with the rainbow pattern on top of the crest, pretty cool. Orange works nicely with the green. I do like this. Orange, I'm sorry, is pink. It's pink. It's not orange. The green, pretty neat, pretty neat. We got a little bit of a different green. We got the Salar del Huasco, which is, if you can look at it, it's a combination of green, brown, bit orangey, pretty cool. Rana, awesome on it. The gray works good on the body itself, and the head is just incredible. I love the head. Same with Chakurana. Little Bates works nice. Also, the orange, green and orange work perfectly for the Ouranosaurus. Great. Blue also pretty nice with the colorful crest on top of it, and the pink is less favorite than the more darker green, but it's not that bad. We got another green, which is not the last green we got, but it's a pretty bright green. It reminds me of the Ouranosaurus from Frontier themselves, where in one of my maps, one of my parks I built, I use these green Ouranosaurus, and they are amazing cool because of the military or the camo pattern. You know, this is different, so I wonder how it is with these patterns. It's okay. That's pretty much okay. So with the it fills it in nicely. I like this one. This is a really nice one with the red. It's like one of those smaller plastic toys you can get from Surprise Eggs, for example. You get a little dinosaur out of it. This is the color I would imagine it to be. Like bright colors and then a couple of spots marked on it. You know? Bukrana also okay with it. The blue is pretty nice. It is some tropical stuff. Do love that. Belophilix, less, but no, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. It's because of the head is just the yellow is making it better. The pattern of the pink, not so much. No, sadly no. We got the Gillian Mountains, and for the Gillian Mountains, Ouranosaurus gets a more darker skin. It's a black purplish look, black brown maybe, but looks really natural even without a pattern on top of it. With a pattern, it makes it even more complete. You can say like when a female is just a blank pattern without a pattern. Basically, I just said it, but without a pattern, and then you give them a pattern color, and it's a male, for example. It's going to be really nice if you do that. Chokrana, nicely. Lithobates, nicely as well. Grana looks really great. I like this skin, by the way. This is a nice coloration. Ooh, the blue also nice. Even the pink works for this one. So far, I think all these have worked with Gilliam Mountains, which is incredible. Yukon River. I can't remember that Yukon River has these kind of colors. Mostly it's grayish. Grayish, brown. This is also a brown orange, but it reminds me more of the desert colors instead of the, instead of something what Yukon River normally is. But I think with the patterns, it's a bit the same. It's more if we quickly go back, it's in between Sonoran and Death Valley that we get Yukon River. The patterns work. Chakarana is great. Lithuanians maybe a little bit less, but still okay. Pukrana looks nicely. Papurana is brilliant on it. It's looking nice. Yeah, pink. I can work with the pink one. That's that's decent. Then we got the Svalbard, which normally this is the Gillian Mountains one, the white grayish pattern. Sorry, skin that is. It makes it less visible with Rana, which is kind of shame. You can see it a bit more, but it does give the crest more color. Chakarana is more visible on the Svalbard skin. Decent. More like an fully albino than something else. With the pates, maybe a little bit less with the patterns on the body, but the crest is looking okay. Do like Pokrana on it. That is a pretty decent skin for it. The blue and the rainbow crest also works. Reminds me of Allura Titan, by the way. Also has those crests, those colorful crests. The pinkish, not so much. No, not like that so much. We got the last green of the bunch. This is the Amazon rainforest. It's even more greener, like it's bright, darker green compared to the other one. And but the green had incredible matches with the pattern itself. So I'm wondering if everything else is working for the Amazon rainforest as well. Rana is starting off great. I like it. Gives a more bluish tone than the other skins. I like the crest on it. Chakarana, pretty decent. We got the Lithobates, which is perfectly um, mixed with the color itself because of the underbelly, the belly and the throat part are orange as well. Pukrana, same as the Lithobates. I like the blue and the rainbow on top of this skin. That's a nice looking one. And the pink also works. It's the same thing with green. It's not normally that I like the green ones, but this is looking great. Looks pretty nice. We got a couple more. Two more exactly. We got the mangrove forest, which is a dark, deep purple, and with the pattern, it gives some more coloration, at least on the crest. The body itself less visible. It's there, you can see it, but not that interesting. Chalcorana is a different compared to Rana at that point. It looks nice. That works for me. The green and the orange crests, orange yellowish, looks okay. Pokrana looks nice. I like it merged a little bit more. The pattern and then the skin body itself merges with the colorations here, which is pretty cool. Blue looks good on it. Crest, perfect, nice. And I think Palaphylax is the best on this skin. I mean, purple, pink, then a greenish yellow. Yeah, it's cool. I like this. Looks pretty nice. Awesome. Are we going to the last one, the Gambia River, which is a blue-greenish? A sickly dinosaur. Rana, well, the crest, the head and the crest looks cool, but the rest is not that visible, I think, because of the bluish. You can see it a little bit, but the blue is too much the same as the pattern, the skin and the pattern. Chakrana is working for it, makes it a bit different. It makes the head a bit boring, a little bit more boring. The orange with green for little baits is doing it well. I like that. Also, the Pograna orange is working out for the skin. Pretty cool. Vaporana works. every time. There's always one pattern that is like the best one, and you can use it for everything you have. That looking nice, and the pink, it's weird, but somehow I like it. I like it somehow. I like the crest as well, but somehow I like this. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. Um, Overall, it's an interesting dinosaur. It has some color combination that look great. So I'm gonna pick a top three for this dinosaur, this variant of the Ouranosaurus. And while I'm gonna pick this, you can also come up with your own favorite combination. Of course, let me down. Let me down. Let me down. What are you doing, Insider? One free day, and your brain is mush. Let me know down in the comments what you think is the great combination with the pattern and the skin as well. Let me know. I honestly want to know what you guys like. It's interesting to read this, and if I read this, by the way, don't think that I'm not reading it. I read it, and if I read it, I also check what those combinations are. I'm not always reacting to it, but I definitely am wondering what you guys think are the best combinations. I like opinions for that. So I'm gonna check it out. Well, I think are the top three, and we go check it out all together. All right, here we go, guys. And I have to say, this is a unique pick, something that I really think is looking interesting to be using in game in one of my parks. And we're starting off with the number three, which is the mangrove forest with the Palophylix purple and pink all together, with of course a side of green and yellow. I love it. It's looking interesting. I'm checking everything out after I like cut the video. I'm checking all the skins once again and for my own time without any comments under it. And then I realized that I was looking a couple of times to this one, and I think I'm gonna add it in my top three because I do like this purple combination with the pink, and I can see it walking around in Jurassic World on Isla Nublar somewhere. Pretty cool. I like this. So this is the number three, and I'm gonna make notes about this. I'm gonna note this down that I'm probably gonna use this. So maybe you see it in a different video as well. My speech at this point, bro. What the hell? It's like that every time there is an amount of time of recording in between. Like I'm not recording for a while. I'm working, not speaking English for a while. Then I have to go speak back, get back into the English and speak it. She just noticed again and make a mistake again in my uh, with my words and sentences. So just saying, I like me like this number three. Let's go number two. As my number two, I have selected the Gallian Mountains with the Pulcrana skin pattern. And the reason why is because this was the just without it, like this. I love this. This is a nice color. It also looks a lot more similar than the 2015 one, but with the combination of this pattern, the orange, the brownish orange, the white extra to it, I do love it. This is a natural one. I would love to see this walking around, and I think it's the most realistic one. But of course, there can only be a number one, and that is a different opinion about it, but I do like that one. So let's check it out. So, this is my number one pick. And I have to say, I've been checking this because green is normally not one I pick, especially not as a brighter green. But I was checking out. I love this pattern. This is my favorite pattern, and I checked every skin, and there's so many. I mean, this one is great. I like. No, not that one. This one. The darker green. I was looking at the greens with the blue and the rainbow crest on top of it, and I was like, these are great. But then I realized that I like this one. And why do I like this one? Because it reminds me of the good days that I was working on the map of Sorna in Jurassic World Evolution 1, and I had the Ouranosaurus after it came out, and I selected the skin because based on what kind of skins I unlock on that map in campaign mode, and I loved it, and I just enjoy the color in general because it's so bright and it's interesting. It's not the same. It's not with the whole camo pattern on top of it, but I just like the green with the yellow orange and then the coloration on top of its crest, the blue. It's a tropical bird. It's a tropical duck. There we go. That's the answer. I like this one. It's one of my more weirder picks for top three. Normally, I select what I think looks the best, but sometimes I have a weird pick that maybe someone else is like, "Ugh, I had a way better one for number one." But sometimes it sticks to you, and it does now. If you can see what I'm doing with my hands, I'm making it even more acknowledgeable that this is what I think it is. I use my hands a lot while talking, especially when I'm excited about something. So this is the third one. Let's just quickly check because I'm pretty interested in Jurassic World. It's brighter as well, as you can see there. And Alpine looks great. I think Mediterranean is a bit weird, but it's because of the lighting and that map, of course. Jurassic Park looks pretty much the same. It's amazing. I love it. Ouranosaurus, the 2015 pattern, the camp pattern variant, the Camp Cretaceous DLC Pack one, and you can now make your own version of it. You have the model. You can now combine skins and patterns with the Malta DLC and the update that was released a while ago. We only have one more to do, which is next to the Ouranosaurus. That's the Oviraptor, as you can see. Um, At least I think it's the last one I need to do. And then we're going to check out the new dinosaurs that is coming out of this week. It's coming out this week, so I have to quickly continue on this. um, Heads up about something else. I am going to do a tour of my latest build in the Jurassic World Isla Nublar Section 7 park. It's been a while. It's been a pretty long while. I have shared some social media stuff about it. It's almost complete, and I'm going to do a walkthrough with you guys in a video instead of doing a speed build. Why not a speed build? Well, I changed halfway that I didn't like what I was making. I deleted everything except of the lagoons and start rebuilding in between. Also, because I lost the recordings, I have deleted the wrong files from my PlayStation when I was cleaning up for space because I'm using 4K, recording in 4K, and I deleted it, and it's gone, and then I was like, hell, I'm gonna just do it differently this time. So I'm excited to show you guys that soon, pretty soon. It's a lot of work, but it's gonna be awesome. For now, thank you so much for joining me with this cosmetic overview, this beautiful dinosaur, the Ouranosaurus. And I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Let me know with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you can always subscribe to my channel. It is not a must. Do whatever you want, but you can keep in touch with me and also see which videos is dropping out soon. For now, thank you so much. Take care, and until next time, later.